Where did that army go? All the way over here? Block that army again. What's he doing? He's moving really, really far up. Not supposed to be this far up. Also, how's his units doing? He only has a stack of 13, and they're already missing about 20% of their health. So if this guy gets all the way through the vampire territory, then we are kind of screwed, because I don't know if I'll be able to stop him. Our garrisons are fairly strong, so he'll have to siege. But, yeah. Not 100% confident in that. This guy should be... Why is it deteriorating? Alright, I'm going to leave my camera here while I end the turn, just to see what happens to this particular army. I hope he gets annihilated by the vampires. Okay, no. He did not get annihilated by the vampires. He retreated because he's taking attrition. Wonderful. Alright. Alright. You gotta fight that dude. Wait, his name is Charlie Bootycatcher? You could not be serious right now. Charlie Bootycatcher. That guy just set an ambush. That's pretty great, actually. Okay. Defeat a Skaven to get Willard Croak. No, give me 5 grand. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's take this guy and these guys and the Stegodon. And we'll even take the Blessed Boys. And then we're gonna go ahead and... I think we'll stay encamped. No. We will encamp. I don't know what just happened here. There was a city here a couple turns ago. So I'm assuming Skaven blew it up. That's generally a pretty safe assumption. Whenever something like that happens. Let's go ahead and move. Am I within his range? I am. Let's move just out of his range. Just out of his territory even. There we go. And let's just... I think it would be a gamble to assume that I could for sure build like a trash unit to intercept his bloated corpses. I know he's got at least 3 of them because I saw the 3rd one earlier. I know it's not the ideal unit comp, but the problem is if I build a couple units of like trash units just to tank the bloated corpses, and then, you know, like I mess up the micro, then the army is worse overall. So I'm a little concerned this guy keeps trying to do some sneaky shit. We're gonna go ahead and block his army again. Causes fear when fighting Cathay. Not bad. I'm honestly kind of hoping that there's Skaven here in this little settlement, because if there is, then I'm gonna get money for taking it. I'll be able to fight a fight there, and I'll kill a bunch of rats, and it'll be good. Okay, there is definitely Skaven there. Deathmaster Snickch. However you pronounce it. Okay, that's a decisive victory. I would fight this, but he only has 1 unit that's at all interesting. The rest of these are basically just chaff. So we're going to auto-resolve this. And an opal amulet. Ooh! Okay, I really like that. And a lot of kills over here. A lot of kills. 28 gold! I thought I'd get a little more than that. Wait, we just destroyed him? That was his last city. Okay, my bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? These guys are gonna cost us over 400 per turn. So we're gonna disband them right now. And then other than that, we're gonna move towards that other city over there to try and... What is that? Zhao Ming is sieging this settlement. He is improving. Okay, if Zhao Ming wants to take Jiangxi, he can have it. He can have it. I am okay with that. This guy hasn't moved. This guy has moved again. We're gonna go ahead and block his army once again. He's when they're suffering vampire attrition, it's pretty equivalent all over the place. So he is currently at about 60% HP with an army of 13. So don't really think he can afford to take any of my settlements, at least not quickly. Yo, okay, I have a good idea. If Zhao Ming is already over here about to destroy Jiangxi, he's more than welcome to it. I get to start moving this army over towards Beichai. That way I get to pincer him. I can trap him here while I take Jishu. Oh, it's the man, the myth, and the legend. The one and only Charlie Bootycatcher. Come here. We have things to discuss. I guess I'll leave him in camp stance. Let's see, 14. Yeah, there's no way I can take that. Go ahead and march. Please tell me there's an army here. Yes! Okay, there is. The more units that are in the army, the higher value the army is, then the more you can get by murdering it. So we can't attack it this turn, but we will be able to next turn. That way we won't go bankrupt. With any luck, we're also going to be able to hit up Charlie Bootycatcher over here.
No! I'm surrounded by fools!
I still can't believe this is his name. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. I want to better position this guy. So if Charlie Bootycatcher tries to run past us, we can intercept him. And if he tries to seize that settlement, we can also intercept him. So we're going to position right here. Hopefully, be able to catch him. How about the army that was over here? I don't like that I can't see him. Okay, let's find out if he went home. Did he go home? Yes. Aim for the head. 25% missile strength. That's really good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and attack here before this guy does. That is going to be a boring fight to watch. Only 500 bucks, but what do we get for this? Oh, so much money for the settlement. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's what I forgot to mention last turn. Okay, so by picking up one single temple into either of these, we unlock access to their blessed unit pools. We also unlock access to their buffs, and this one in particular is what I wanted. The income from post-battle and the campaign movement range for 150. However, let's just take a real quick look here. What's our tribute at? Vassal tribute is at 1,700 and it's currently boosted a little bit. Okay, we can only afford one of them. I'm going to go with campaign movement range, and the reason is I need to outmaneuver these guys down here. Where did the Bootycatcher go? Okay, the Bootycatcher has left the building. I want you to get into march stance. Don't enter his territory, just get close. You get into camp stance. And we're going to wait right here. If he wants to, he can attack this army. He might even be able to beat it. But he's going to lose his capital for it. And then his faction's dead, and they don't have to worry about it. Except for Bootycatcher, who is off doing what he do. Anyway, yeah, we're trying to bait this guy. It's entirely possible that Bootycatcher is an ambush stance within response range here. I'm not too concerned about losing this army, especially if it baits his main away from his capital. All I have to do is take his capital, and then we'll be fine. All right. Finished our tech. On to the next thing. Now, when it comes to the quest battles, I would absolutely love to be going after the quest battles. However, we can't exactly afford to focus on that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and siege this settlement here with Nakai. Of course, how is he going to win this fight? Okay, okay, hang on. Hang on. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, but we're gonna go ahead and get this guy in range so that he can reinforce. Decisive victory with low casualties. I don't know how you're saying low casualties. He's got 5 bloated corpses. I'm pretty sure that means 5 casualties. He's got... All right, so we're ending up... we're not going to show this fight because it ended up being really long and pretty boring. So the bloated corpse, I guess I misread the spell. I thought it did a crap load of damage to everything in its AoE. Turns out it only does 142 damage. Now, 142 damage to every single soldier is a lot. You just multiply the damage times the number of soldiers, and that can add up really quickly. With the Kroxigors, however, not only do they have percentage damage resistance and some spell damage resistance, but they also... There's only like 8 of them. So he barely scratched the scales on my big alligators, and the entire reason I was worried about this fight was because I can't read. So, with that said, I don't want to be in the habit of putting up fights that are boring. I try to auto-resolve all the fights that would be boring to watch, and this one falls into that category. So moving on. Alright, so after that fight, I think what I'm going to do is, let's see... Okay, we can keep reducing his upkeep, which I think is the way to go because we're a little tight on money right now. I'm going to have Nakai the Wanderer go down over off in this direction, and I'm just going to kind of send this dude off over here. He's going to head towards Hai Chai. These guys are a Cathay faction, and they've declared war on me, and I'm probably going to have to fight them sooner or later. Yeah, none of the Cathay factions really like the fact that I'm at war with the Jade Custodians. And I'm just looking at the sort of the surface area of my territory. I have Cathay, 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 Cathay across all of my borders, and I can only really sustain 2 armies right now. So I'm a little worried. We could recruit all the way up to 19 Kroxigors, which I know sounds kind of funny. It might also sound really bad. It might be really bad, to be fair. But we've got a couple of quest battles that I'd like to take as well. In particular, I'd love to get Lord Krokot on the field. Alright. Looks like we... Oh my god, this army has died to attrition already. And a WOG has succeeded. Whatever. Chaos Corruption. Cool. Look here, Felhart. That's his legendary lord. That's his legendary lord not guarding his capital. Go ahead and march off in that direction. Alright, the Dead Flag fleet has been destroyed, and it looks like the Blessed Dread are soon to follow. Valiant defeat... What? I don't believe that. We're going to continue the siege. I don't believe that for a minute. If he sallies out and fights me, surely he loses that. Sacrifice them. We're not really using this. It's definitely a solid event, but let's try to not make more enemies. All right, we're gonna sail off over here. I think we can land right here. So the goal will be to sail here next turn. Nope. That way. Damn it. They have turned around at the last moment. I hope that we can get here before Zhao Ming actually sets siege to this settlement. And then let's go ahead and check on the status of this auto-resolve. It's now a Pyrrhic victory, but we're going to lose units. What's our upkeep like? Ugh! Okay, our upkeep is pretty bad. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. I'm okay with dropping our upkeep. 3 grand. Feels good, man. And oh, this is a 3-point settlement, so that'll get us to the next one, which unlocks that ability for us. Okay, that's pretty good. Land here. I'm gonna move into March stance this turn, and then I'm gonna move in a different stance next turn. Oh man. Oh no! Well, we need to launch a counteroffensive with one and a defensive operation with the other. So Move him into a camp stance to get his casualty replenishing. I'm going to go full-blown offensive with Nakai the Wanderer, so we don't really have the income to spare a drawn-out defensive war. I think we're going to abuse the fact that I can take his settlements and make money faster than he can take mine. It's going to be a bit touch and go. A bit tricky. Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. These guys like me. Why do they want to declare war on me? Ah, crap. This is what we call no bueno. In case you're unfamiliar with Spanish, no bueno is what it means when the most powerful Cathay faction just randomly decides to declare war on you, even though they like you. So, Kai the Wanderer. Where is Zhao Ming? He's over there. How's about... Oh, wait. No, don't attack yet. Well, go ahead and siege. Just you embed in the army. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this. Burning... Ooh. That's a lot of weapon strength, actually. Vanguard deployment? Yes, please. I like Vanguard deployment on this man. Sacred Wanderer. Ooh! More casualty replenishment. I know I'm going for a lot of... Oh my god, Frenzy. Yo! Okay, hang on. I know what I must do. What's in this army? Little bitches is what's in that army. That's Zhao Ming's main army. Hey guys, it's me, the editor. I'm popping in here at the end of the video to say thank you very much for watching. We're going to pick up right where we left off next time, and I'm trying to find the opportunity to fight some of these quest battles. I think we're going to go for Lord Croak as soon as we can. I'm trying to skip all of the fights where it would be an absolute stomp in our favor. I find those fights boring to both fight for myself and boring to watch, and I want to get to the interesting ones. I want to get to the huge sieges. I want to get to the late game units. I want to get to the end game scenarios, all of that. And so that means maybe taking some shortcuts in the early game. If that's what it takes to get there, several episodes sooner, then that's what it takes. I want to leave in the context of the campaign so that people know what's happening. They know what I'm trying to do. And that just means there were no fights around this time. Anyways, I've been Zacargo, this has been fun, and I'll see you soon with the next episode of Nakai the Wanderer.